3, 2, 1, and welcome to the Dave and Albert Show. Today, we will be talking about things our friends ask us because we're tech guys.
That's right.
We're the tech people.
We're the techies.
Yes.
All right. So I'm Dave Overton. I'm the founder and CEO of Symph, and this is Albert Patton. He's the CTO or Technology Officer of Symph. We're a web and mobile design and development company.
So Dave, what do people like ask you usually?
Well, one of the questions that we get a lot is like, "Hey, can you hack someone's Facebook account?"
Like hack somebody's Facebook account?
Yeah.
Why would you want to do that?
I don't know, and I need to check with why these people are my friends.
All right, but so say somebody asks you, what would you answer? Can you hack somebody's Facebook account?
You know, I think the answer is always like, in theory, yes, there are ways that you could do something like this. But in practice, it usually takes like some real timing or complexity or thought. So one of the actually easiest ways...
you just lost me there. You mean you can do it, but it's really difficult? But it's possible.
It's always possible.
So can you do it?
It would depend. It would depend a lot on a number of things. But one of the biggest like vulnerabilities that I would say we still have is not actually the system or like hacking into Facebook. It's usually involving social engineering.
Social engineering.
Yes.
Big word.
Big
what
word.
does that mean?
So it basically means that humans are usually the weakest link. And so if you can get a customer service agent on the phone and you can pretend to be someone and change information on the account that would give you access, that's a great way to do it.
So you would like call somebody like, "Hey, I'm Dave Overton,
Yes.
and I forgot my password.
Exactly.
And can you check it for me, please?"
And then the customer service agent might have a protocol and they would say, "Sir, we have a security question. Can you tell me what your favorite color is?"
And I'll be like, flashback, "Dave, what's your favorite color for this card that we're making for you?
Right.
Or we're gonna give you a car. What's
Blue.
Blue. Excuse me, ma'am. It's blue.
That's correct, sir. What would you like me to change your password to?
Oh, change it to Dave. I hacked you."
There you go. And even if you got it wrong the first time, what's to say that you couldn't just call back and try a different color?
Interesting. Now,
Or like, what's your mother's maiden name?
interesting. So
In the Philippines, that's not very secure. That's your middle name.
So the next question I have is, does Facebook have a customer service you can call?
Not really. So Facebook, you might have to look at other ways of doing things. But there are ways. Like getting access to someone's email is still kind of the opportunity that you would want to look at, because once you have someone's email, you can usually reset passwords on every system or service that they use.
I see. So you're saying that the weakest link is the person.
Usually.
Right? So we're not saying this, Dave, right? So that people can hack people and pretend to be
That's
people.
right.
Why are we saying this?
Because you need to think about these things so that your account won't be hacked. So you need to think about those security questions, and they may seem really silly or random, but they can actually save you from a lot of trouble.
So you're telling me if they ask me security question, what is your favorite color? I'll actually not enter my favorite color?
You should maybe just enter something very random or arbitrary that isn't a known fact that you write down or store somewhere securely.
So like, for example, I enter like fuchsia, green, and yellow.
Yeah, exactly.
Canary yellow.
Yeah, or pick something very arbitrary like magenta, and then it doesn't really
That's
even
not
have
really arbitrary.
Well, I haven't met anyone who's been like, my favorite color is magenta. But that being said, you should just pick something that's also secure, and you should store it. Now, another thing to secure your account is two-factor authentication. So this is pretty big.
Most people know this as the OTP,
What's that mean?
the one-time password.
One-time password.
You get
That's
it via
right.
text. Yeah.
You get it via text. Now, it's not to say that text or cell networks can't be hacked. They can actually be hacked
Or maybe
as
it's
well.
one-time PIN. Sorry.
One-time PIN, OTP.
Maybe.
Well, Google it, and you'll find out. But it is adding an additional layer of security. So basically, the way it works is you're going to have a device that is your two-factor authentication device. And so every time you try to log in, say in a new place or in a place that the system doesn't recognize, it will require you to use that authentication key or token from that device and enter it into the system.
Got it. And it's called two-factor because it uses two things to authenticate you.
Yeah.
Right? Your password and then your physical device where you receive the one-time PIN
Yeah.
through. So 2 factors.
So what about you? I mean, when people ask you this question, Albert, what do you usually say?
Yeah, I actually say the same thing. Like, you probably cannot hack Facebook like account directly. I mean, you can if you're like a really really good hacker, but Facebook spends like millions of dollars in for this. But yeah, so it's really really difficult to do that. So most people won't be able to do that anyway. Not even me. Well, I did find a bug before, but
what about those emails that you get where it's like you need to update your password? Click this link below. What should you do with those?
You should probably, yeah, when you get that kind of email, it's probably somebody's trying to reset your password without your knowledge. It doesn't mean that they will get into your account, but it means that they are attempting to.
Yeah.
Right. So that's.
But should you click those links and then enter your password on the page it takes you to?
Oh, probably. If you don't expect that email, then probably you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that.
So what should you do?
Because what probably could happen is that email was sent to you pretending that it's Facebook, but it's actually not Facebook. It's just somebody else saying that, hey, reset your password. And so you click on it, it asks you to enter your password, and then you think that you're entering your password in Facebook, but it's actually
fake book.
And then when you enter your password, the person gets your password, and then they go there
to Facebook,
and then they go and enter your email, enter the password that you gave them, and now they're in. And that's how they hacked you. They didn't really hack you because they did some crazy tech stuff. They hacked you because they fooled you. They tricked you. So a lot of hacking is just around tricking people.
Yeah.
Right. So make sure that you're cautious and don't get easily tricked. So now that you know the tricks, don't fall for them.
Yeah. And don't do it to other people.
All right. Okay, that's it. We will probably think of more security tips or stuff.
Random questions that people ask us. If you have questions, ask them below. We'll try to hit them up in the next video.
Bye-bye.